football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Derrick Henry. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd.
Why do they always take out my people, man?
They go play action. Cousins.
Why did I do that? I thought he was going to stay with the fucking slant. Why would you? He stayed with the check down? I couldn't just do the slant for all that.
Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
This nigga chose the check down.
They did get off. They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Back to it after the pick 6. Cousins escaping the pressure right.
Come on, Thielen. This is why I can't, bro. How do you drop that?
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report
This
on these
nigga's
DBs
just
tells
spamming
me
me,
that
man, bro.
they
This
take matters in
one
their own
is
hands.
hard,
They want man coverage,
Nobody can
not
get open.
zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Tried to be a runner.
A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around probably with his dad, he thought about playing in the NFL. He dreamed of it. But to put up these kind of numbers while doing so, that's got to be kind of cool for him. He'll enjoy the heck out of thinking about that when this one is over.
And that'll be incomplete. And Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Let's go to JT in the game.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins.
Shit, why Berg ain't mid and anything in.
He was looking for Adam Thielen there.
I might as well let that play.
Takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been
Make sure you be on Berger ass, dominantly DT.
He's going to start taking way better. 100%.
Interestingly,
Down it.
that throw was
Who you
probably
playing?
worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
I can't. Everyone's slow, bro. Everyone is slow. It's like I'm playing Ultimate Team, bro. He's just spamming men. I can't.
Yo.
No matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel
Everyone
like
is so slow, bro.
Man, that's just so difficult
right
for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about
Literally
guys, if they
everyone
weren't
is
doing
slow.
football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
9-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
So he just bust that bitch with Chris Carson, bro. On one stretch,
Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson.
One stretch, he just bust that
on the
bitch.
year. And the Seahawks get
Defense
the quick
is
straight
crazy.
touchdown.
One play.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Vikings, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Everyone is slow as shit.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Then they
And it's been a
never
rocky
put in
start
my
for them thus far. They had the
superstar.
turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the
Punt's
first
better.
drive.
Punt's better than
I
the turnover.
had
The punt is
triangle.
better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into...
I didn't even throw that.
Intercepted.
What the fuck? I didn't throw that.
Off at the 22. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. First quarter, and now he already has 2
I
interceptions.
need
He's
help.
got to guard against
Everyone
being
moves so
tentative from this
slow.
point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper
Look at this
throws.
boxing with
I've
these
seen
slow
guys
ass
in this league throw
receivers,
4
bro.
interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And then look how he threw that.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. They run it with Carson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player, but he has surprising speed to the perimeter.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 21. Vikings, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up
They
and
move
send
too
this one
slow,
away.
bro. They move way too slow.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Fuck. What am I playing, bro?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
The point after.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Rashad Penny on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Why did he just leave Metcalf to the fucking safety? I'm done, bro. You're the fucking safety. Why did you just come down like that's not your responsibility? Literally looked at that nigga run that route. You're the fucking safety.
Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other side.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball
Literally
game.
looked at the safety, let Metcalf run past him.
Can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it,
Man, come
layups, the
on,
whole
man.
deal. That's what it feels like right
This is
now.
trash.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Shut up.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Fucking safety just let Metcalf run past him like he wasn't there. Like this nigga's a ghost. Like he literally just let Metcalf walk right past him. Like that shit was phony.
The formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease
Bro,
board,
that
right in
is
your
phony,
playbook,
bro.
1 play
Like
drive,
that's how
2
slow
play
my
drive.
receivers are, bro. He came down with the safety, then just ran up and nobody was open.
Expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy
Like
here.
that's how slow these niggas are, bro. I can't do this shit. I can't.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10.
I can
from
do
the
anything
25.
but slow receivers.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. That's caught at the 25.
Look at
And
that.
he is
Look at
down
that.
deep into Seattle territory.
Hey, son.
A big play there.
What is you
Cousins
doing?
to Thielen. 65 yards.
Oh, that was JT. That's why you getting your
He's
head
not
bust.
even good. I ain't ready.
What the fuck is you doing on
These
baseball,
These
son?
receivers is just terrible.
No.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll try to run for it with Henry, and he will maneuver his
Bobby,
way
yeah,
into the
block.
I ain't questioning this ass.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in
Ain't
the
no
opening
please shit.
quarter.
Maybe interesting.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal on the Seahawks
Niggas
7-yard
take
line.
offense when niggas don't know about something.
They'll give Henry another shot. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
I swear to God, if this is not a touchdown, I want to
Here's
quit
a
the
quick
game.
throw out left. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Herb Smith Jr., his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, Vikings 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
He just
Gonna be
ran
taken
over
down
him.
on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
The end of the first quarter with the score.
Literally
Seahawks
ran this
28,
blitz and the safety
Vikings
let
14.
Metcalf run past him, bro. I'm done.
going to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Oh my God, Lockett.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete here.
But you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
This bitch going to Carson.
Now it's Carson, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
I'm in the wrong cover.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Makes the score.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out.
Oh my God, you slow bitch. You gotta bust that. Why the fuck is you back there?
But inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
It's crazy how that's the closest I ever got to a kick return, and I'm the Vikings. Can't get it with the Ravens, can't get it with the Chiefs, but I get it. Oh my God, you got bitched. You're a grown-ass man, and you just got bitched. He just threw you like you were nothing.
That's going to go as a loss of 4.
33-yard line.
Grown-ass man just got bitched. Like, come on now.
Throwing on 2nd and 14.
What the fuck? Bro. My nigga literally ran his route in place.
He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Off the play fake, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen.
It'll
be intercepted.
Oh my God, I shouldn't have lobbed it. That's why I don't bullet pass anything. I shouldn't have lobbed it.
Will get the football back.
He clearly had him beat though. I'm not going to talk about it. Like, come on,
but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield.
I shouldn't have lobbed it. Oh my God, I shouldn't have lobbed it.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
But that's a dot. I'm done. I'm done. That was literally the same situation.
Touchdown, Seattle.
This secondary is so garbage, bro. It's sad. This secondary is fucking garbage.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
It's fucking
At their
sad,
own
bro.
25-yard line.
God, it's sad.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think. I wasn't a quarterback.
Oh my God, Derrick Henry,
like, oh man, I
bro.
can't throw 4.
No, what's
Do
interesting is,
something.
what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you
Do
alter your offensive
something,
strategy? Do you
man.
take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A shotgun handoff to Henry.
I
6 yards
can't,
to
bro.
pick up, and that's a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
It don't even matter, though, man. I'm gonna keep losing regardless. This fucking secondary is a joke.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Shit is trash, bro.
Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Like, bro, and I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm done. His first sack, and he gets a fumble. That was his first time getting hit the whole game.
Defense is thinking, get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And he'll get this down only to the 18.
He got hit one time.
Able to come up and make the tackle.
Well, not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
18-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Back up regardless, and in the red zone. You niggas can't guard shit.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shit is terrible.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for
I literally
1st and
moved
goal.
everyone to the left.
Yeah, he
Or
was
to the
able
right.
to shed 1 tackle,
If you
but
wouldn't
could
have got
not
that,
get away
then
from
yeah.
there. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
It's Wildcat, my nigga. I swear to God, if y'all let him get this on a run commit, it's fucking Wildcat.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they'd really like to make the
Oh my God.
pay off. We'll see if
What
they
type
can,
that
but this
one?
is 3rd and goal. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half,
he really just did that. He's up by that
so
much.
with 1
And he cares
second
about a
left in
field
the
goal.
half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
I can't
And
with
Myers able
the
to knock
fucking
it
Vikings,
through.
bro.
And that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
What?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Flush to his right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I think that was a
game there of 30 big ones.
Oh, yeah, it was.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson, eluding the pressure right. He's gonna
Oh my God, bro, this secondary is trash, bro. He literally just has to run a post and he scores.
His third touchdown now on the year, and the Seahawks are running away with this one.
Free safety is like 90
And the lead grows
speed.
even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Seahawks 48. Vikings 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'm done with this team, bro. I can't. It's literally bad.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Derrick Henry is a waste of
Because
space
you're
in this
exactly
game.
right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins.
Like, block Bobby, my nigga.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the
O-line
lost
did
opportunities
nothing.
that they've
I had to
so
juke a
far
whole
in this
nigga,
game.
and someone
Right
still
now,
tackled
just
me.
focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
A first down carry for
Tough.
Henry. And the
This is
reinforcements come in as
sad,
they're going
bro.
to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me
78.
out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some
Then
assistance.
they never put Jefferson, bro.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Third down.
Oh shit, I went too far.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Play fake. Cousins. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
Bitch, I'm in a game.
And the
Shut the
lead
fuck
drops from
up.
34 to 27.
Makes the score Seahawks.
Who was
48,
running? I was
Vikings
asleep. Like,
21.
shut the fuck up. Y'all just like to talk. Running from what? A video game? Come on now. What? I'm losing right now. I don't give a fuck. The game's not gonna change my life. What? Come on now.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You don't make it to the playoffs. Why are you talking to me? Niggas call me a bum. Don't even make it to the playoffs. Come on now. That's the difference between us two.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive
Talk shit.
underway.
You
Still
talk shit
well
during the
in
regular
control of
season
this
and don't
ball
make it
game
to the
despite giving
playoffs.
up that touchdown
You
a
talk
moment
shit in
ago.
the regular season and don't make it to the playoffs. But you can't make it to playoffs. But you can't make it to playoffs. But you can't make it to playoffs.
If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal,
So,
get a couple of first downs, run some plays,
So-
run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to
I'm not in your division. What? The fuck is you talking about? That you just like to talk. Like I said, you can't make
They
playoffs
run again with Carson.
when you can't make playoffs.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on one.
But you can't make playoffs, my nigga. Do you not get that? The whole point of the regular season is to make playoffs, and you can't do that.
Able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So I don't get why you're talking when you can't even make playoffs.
Flushed out
I
right.
literally saw that.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Oh my god. I mean, that's
And he's going to
Metcalf.
have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different
Look at this
story here.
garbage.
Over 20 yards.
That's what I'm saying. Nigga can't even make playoffs. Worried about one game.
Territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Carson.
Oh my god, that was a sad execution of a
Right
tackle.
near the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love
The Rockets
the
on the
idea that
street,
they can
that's a
take the air out
touchdown.
of the football at this point of the game.
Oh
Means
my
they're really
god.
counting on that
Slow ass
offensive line, counting
linebacker.
on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to crazy. But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
I was gonna say, you gotta pick that off.
Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. There he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Minnesota.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because
He's
you're
still
going to run
up
into
by
a stacked
20.
defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And there is a
oh my God, are you serious?
25-yard line. But who's this going to be against? So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to first and 10.
Niggas out again.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
Look at that.
Air it out for Dorsett. That's caught inside the 20.
Bro, the Seahawks have so many weapons, bro.
Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
Rocket, Metcalf, and Dorsett.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
I got hit.
Thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Cousins. Escaping the pressure run.
Damn.
Seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
So easy to guard these niggas, don't they?
At the outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Cousins to throw it.
Thielen, you waste of space.
Job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first
You gotta
down.
bag that nigga.
On time, no penalty. And before this drive
It looked like he had it.
It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th
Damn, he
down.
blitzed the shit out of me.
He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think
I shouldn't have stayed with Lockett. I'm dumb as shit.
Touchdown, Seattle.
He still wouldn't burnt me. Linebacker
With
still
his
shit.
second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
3rd and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Or just get his biscuit there the whole time. Let's get a little bit.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come
I ran right into
start
this
over
nigga.
and rebuild that confidence.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Vikings.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Do something, my nigga. Break a tackle.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now left side on the swing
Tried to cut inside.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On play action, Cousins.
Damn, I didn't think Adams was that fast.
Adams with it, the all-pro safety. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Make a tackle, bro. He's not that fast.
31 defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck no. Oh, no.
12 yards there and a first down.
Just shrugged off a hit stick from Harrison Smith.
This game,
Like it was nothing.
what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. This is Carson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
13-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Wilson.
The way I knew it was going to Metcalf and Harrison just stood right there.
As a throw for a late touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA.
Like
it's
the
not their head
secondary is
coach's
a joke.
makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop
Worse
us,
than the
we're not
Chiefs.
supposed to pull back ourselves.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks,
Oh.